ACT Session 2, Part 1, Part 2 of 3. Floor as dimensions below. How many square feet of tile are needed to cover the entire floor? So in this case, as you can see, it looks like a rectangle over here. So what I will do is I will draw a dotted line over here. So if this is 5, this will be 5 for me, and this hole is 16. So I will find the area of this part over here, and then I will find the area of this part. Do keep in mind, since I have 5 over here, this is 5, so remaining part, this whole was 19. So 19 minus 5 is what? 14. So what it says, how many square feet of tiles are needed to cover the entire floor? So total tiles needed, total square feet of tiles needed is equal to, you will find the area of both the shapes. So first area is what? 16 times 5, plus second area is what? 14 times 10. So this will be your 80 and this will be your 140, which will give me my answer as 220. So option K is the correct answer choice for this problem. There are 32 ounces in a quart. If 2 quarts of milk cost $2.65, what is the cost of milk per ounce to the nearest cent? So in this case, we have been given that in 1 quart there are 32 ounces. So what will happen in 2 quarts? That will be 32 times 2, it will be 64 ounces over here. Now as it says 2 quarts of milk cost $2.65, what is the cost of milk per ounce? You see milk over here per ounce. So what happens over here is, in this case you will divide your 64 by what? In this case what will happen is, you will divide yours $2.65 by what? 64 over here. So when you divide this, you will end up with this answer over here, 0.04, and that gives us answer choice A as your answer over here for this question. Question number 18. In the figure below, triangle ABC is a 30, 60, 90 degree right triangle. If angle measures 125, if angle X, so they have given me what? They have given me angle X. This is 125 degree. What is the measurement of angle Y? Now as you all can clearly see from here what's going on, this is a straight line over here. So it's like this is a straight line. So what is the angle measurement of a straight line? This is your 180 degree. Okay, so this means this angle will be what? This will be yours 180 degree minus 125 degree, which will give me 180. So what will be our answer for this question? 180 minus 125, and we will end up with 55 degree. So this is the answer for this question. Option choice H is the correct answer for this question. So let's look at now question number 19. Given the system of equations below, x is equal to question mark. So this is a system of example of system of equations. What I can do from this first equation is, I can use my substitution method. So to make it equal to y, so I will subtract 3x from both the sides. So this will be cancelled out. Y is equal to 9 minus 3x. So now I have my value of y. What I can do is, I can take my value of y and I can substitute over here or plug in over here. So when I do this part over here, what will happen? Let me draw a line over here so you will know this is part over here. It looks like this 2x minus 1 over 3. Now it becomes like this, 9 minus 3x is equal to 6. So 2x minus, I will use the distributive property of multiplication over here. 1 over 3 times 9, 1 over 3 times 3x is equal to 6. So let me solve this further. It is your 2x is equal to, this will be yours 3. I'm sorry, 2x, this is yours minus 2x minus 3 minus x is equal to 6, because this will be again be cancelled out. Now what we can do over here is I can combine these two over here. It will give me x minus 3 is equal to 6, and then I can add 3 to both the sides. So my value of x is what? 3. Now question is asking from me the value of x, and I ended up with value of x as 3. So this means option choice B, this is my correct answer. Now people, as I already mentioned to you how you should utilize this instructional video, you should pause, play like this you should do. Okay, first of all pause, look at the question, try to solve it, and then afterwards check. Now let's look at question number 20. Okay, so let's look over here. It says 5 over 4 times 4 over 3 divided by 1 over 3 times 2 over 3. You can use a calculator also for this. So let me pull up my calculator. Okay, so this is one fraction over here. All right, so I'm just trying to see if we can have one more fraction over here. No, let's try to do it manually. Sometimes some of the questions are a little bit difficult for us. Now what happens over here is you can cancel this with this. Okay, so I will be having 5 over 3 in the numerator divided by 1 times 2 is 2 and 3 times 3 is 9. Now what I'm doing is I am dividing two fractions. So if I will write it like this, you know how we divide two fractions. You change this to multiplication sign and you multiply by the reciprocal of this. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 3. So your answer is your 15 over 2. Do you see any answer choice which looks like 15 over 2? Yes. Choice K is the correct answer choice for this question. So now let's look at question number 21. For all x square minus 3x minus 2 plus 2x times 4x minus 1 is equal to what? So step number 1, what I can do is I can use distributive property of multiplication over here. So this will be yours x square minus, I'm again using distributive property of multiplication over here. This will be minus 3x plus 2, because I multiply negative with negative minus sign, plus over here 8x square, and that's your minus 2x. Now I have to simplify this. I will combine the like terms, 9x square minus 5x plus 2. Okay, do I have any answer? Yes. My answer choice C is the correct answer for this question over here. So question number 21, I got the answer choice C as my correct answer. Now let's look at question number 22. For all x is not equal to negative 3, x square minus 6x plus 9 divided by 6x minus 18 is equal to question. So first of all, I will factor my numerator as well as denominator. So for my numerator, I have been given x square minus 6x plus 9. So how I factor this? I am looking for two numbers. On adding gives me negative 6, and on multiplying gives me what? 9. So I will look for two numbers. So I came out this negative 3 and negative 3, negative 3 and negative 3 over here. So okay, so if I write in the factored form, it will be x minus 3, x minus 3. This is the factored form of x square minus 6x plus 9. So x minus 3, x minus 3. Now what about the numerator? Now I can see in the numerator I have 6 times x minus 18. So if I will take 6 common, my denominator will look like this. See, 6 times x is 6, minus sign, 6 times 3 is what? 18, if I do the reverse process. Now what we can do next is, I can cancel x minus 3 with x minus 3. So that was the main purpose of doing all this simplification over here. I am left with x minus 3 over 6. So this means this is my answer choice G. This is the correct answer for question number 22. Now let's go to question number 23. Question number 23 says, if x equal to 3 is one solution for the equation, what is the value of A? Now this means it is saying there are more than one solution. What I will do, since this is a solution, I will plug in this 3 over here. So when I plug in 3 in place of x, or I substitute 3 for x, I will be left over like this. So 2, this is my 9, minus 5 times 3 is 15, minus a is equal to 0. 18 minus 15 minus a is equal to 0. This will give me 3, minus a is equal to 0. Or in other words, I can say, the value of a is what? The value of a is 3. Okay, I can see my answer choice C as my correct answer. So C is the correct choice for this problem. Now let's look at question number 24. In the figure below, triangles PQR. So this is your triangle PQR. Always pay attention to the letter which is in the middle. The question is talking about those letters over here. In the figure below, triangle PQR, PSQ, and QSR are right triangles. So this means this is my 90 degree over here. This is my 90 degree, and this whole is my what? This is my 90 degree angle. What is the measure of angle R? Now question is asking from us, what is the measure of angle R over here? So now what we can do in this question over here? Now they have given us if the measure of angle P is 55 degree, they have also given us measure of angle P is what? 55 degree. Now I can see over here, I want you to only focus as this triangle over here, the orange triangle. Just focus as this orange triangle over here. So if I will redraw this triangle over here, so this is my 90 degree, then the question says this is my 90 degree. And over here this says what? This says it is 55 degree. How can I find this angle? So it's very easy for me. I'm using angle sum property. Angle sum property says I need to add all of them. Okay. And let's take this is your angle R is equal to 180 degree. So you will subtract 180 minus 145 degree. How I got 145? I added these two. So my answer is what? 35 degree over here. That's my angle R. Do we have any answer choice which says this? Yes. Choice F is the correct answer for this problem over here. Daniel is painting a wall in his bedroom. He can cover 36 square feet with 1 gallon of paint. If the wall is 8 feet high and 12 feet long, how many gallons to the nearest whole gallon will Daniel need to paint the wall? We have been given that 1 gallon of paint can cover 36 square feet. Okay, and we have been given height and width over here. Okay, so what I can do is, first of all, I will find the area of the room. Area of the room is what? 8 feet by, I think if the wall is 8 feet by, instead of writing room, I should write area of the wall. I write it over here. Area of the wall is equal to 8 times 12, which will give me what? 96 square feet. Now, let's set up a proportion. So it says what? It says 1 gallon of paint. 1 gallon of paint is used for what? 36 square feet. How many gallons means X for 96 square? Let me erase this part just to write it clearly. So now what I can do over here is, people, I will cross multiply. So when I cross multiply over here, it is my 96 is equal to X times 36. So I can divide both the sides by 36, divide by 36, and I will end up with the value of X as what? 2.666 approximate. Now the question is saying, what question is saying? To the nearest whole gallon. So this means option E, that will be my correct answer choice for this question. So option E is the correct answer for question number 25. For all values x, y, and z, if x is less than or equal to y, and y is what? Y is less than or equal to z. Which of the following cannot be true? So we have x is less than equal to y, and then we have y is less than equal to z. Now from this what I came to know is if x is less than equal to y and y is less than equal to z, then what happens between x and z? So let's try to do this problem by this method just to make it easy for us. If I will take, okay, this says x is less than y. Let's assume x is my 1. 1 is less than 2. And then it says y is less than z, 2 is less than 3. So what it is telling me? It is telling me from this relationship that 1 is what? 1 is less than 3 or x is less than z. Now the question over says cannot be true. So what is going on over here? This is saying x is equal to z and x is less than 7. These two statements are true. So this means this is true and this one is true. Only this one is false. It means cannot be true. So this means G is the answer choice for question number 26. So this is the correct answer for this problem over here. Now let's go to question number 27. As shown in the figure below, what is the sine of angle C? To do this problem, we need our prior skills, our trigonometric ratio, sine, cosine, tangent. Now you might have know about the mnemonic so ka tua. So it looks like this, so ka tua. O means opposite, H means hypotenuse. We got a formula for sine, and the question says find sine of angle C. So I will circle this over here. Now, so what I will do is I will label my triangle. Since this is 90 degree over here, so the side whichever is opposite to this is your hypotenuse. Now, this is the angle over here. So whichever is the side right next to it, this is called adjacent side, and the leftover side is called opposite side. Opposite side is also in front of the angle. Now, in this case, the formula is opposite over hypotenuse. So this is opposite, that's my hypotenuse. So I'll write it over here. Sine of angle C is equal to opposite is what? AB. Hypotenuse is what? BC. AB is 1, but I do not know BC over here. But since you know this is a right triangle, what we can do is we can apply our Pythagorean theorem over here. So what is Pythagorean theorem? Pythagorean theorem is sum of the squares of the two sides is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So in this case, it will be yours 1 square plus 5 square is equal to BC square. I do not know hypotenuse. So this is my 1 plus 25 is equal to BC square. I will take the radical on both the sides and BC will be equal to what? Radical 26. So I will write over here radical 26, that's my hypotenuse. Do you have any answer choice which looks like this? 1 over radical, yes. Option B is the correct answer for this question over here. Question number 28. What is the sum of all the solutions to? So this means solution means what? We will solve this, simplify this, and we will find the value of x. Whatever the values of x we are having, we will add all of those values and then we will find whichever satisfies one of the answer choice. That's our correct answer. Since both of these are ratio and it sets a proportion, we have to cross multiply. It looks like this 4x times 2x plus 2 is equal to 4x times x minus 1. So I will use the distributive property of multiplication over here. So it will give me 8x square plus 8x is equal to 4x square minus 4x. So let's bring all of them on one side. Okay, or in simple words, what I'm trying to do is I'm subtracting 4x square from both the sides, and then I'm subtracting plus I'm adding 4x to both the sides. So this cancels out, changes to 0. So you ended up with 4x square plus 12x is equal to 0. Now next step, I'm just doing the rest of steps over here. I can take 4x common. When I take 4x common, it becomes x plus 3 equal to 0. Now I have in the form of factors. So 4x is equal to 0 and x plus 3 equal to 0. So it gives me x is equal to what? Negative 3. This is one of my factor. And in this case, x is equal to 0. So I have two solutions, x equal to 0 and x equal to 3. I will now, what the question says? Question says sum, add. So 0 plus negative 3 is what? It is your negative 3. So this is the answer choice F is the correct answer for this problem. Now we are on question number 29. Absolute value of negative 2 whole square plus absolute value of negative 5 minus 3 is equal to 0. So you know absolute value, this will change to a positive sign over here. So negative radical 2, sorry, absolute value negative 2 whole square plus absolute value negative 5. So this will change to my positive 2 whole square 4 minus 5 minus 3. So okay, I'm sorry. This part over here, if you will pay attention to this part, what happens is this will be a plus 5. This is your 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 minus 3 is what? 9 minus 3 is your 6. That's your answer choice. So answer choice B is the correct answer for this problem over here. Again, utilize the strategy. First of all, pause the video before each question, solve, and then check your answer with my answer. In the figure below, parallel lines xy, this is my xy over here, and let me change the little bit font size, so I will have some big line over here. This is my xy. All right, then we have what? Then it says ZW are bisected by a line AB. So this means it is bisected, dividing the lines in equal halves. Okay, so this part from here and this part from here, they will be equal. If the lengths of x, y, y, z and zw are same, this means all of them are same, and angle T is 45. Now do keep in mind, if the parts are same and you bisected them, this and this will be equal. Okay, because now once these sides are equal, what happens, it becomes an isosceles triangle. If this is 45, you remember this. So if this is 45, what will happen to this? This will be a 45 vertically opposite angles. Okay, now as you know, since this is an isosceles triangle, in isosceles triangle, if since opposite sides are equal, then this means the opposite angles are also equal. So this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 45. Do we have any answer choice? Yes, option choice G. This is the correct answer for this problem. So now let's look at question number 31. If x square minus 3 is less than equal to 13, what is the greatest real value that x can have? Always write it. It says less than or equal to 13. So x square minus 3 is less than equal to 13. What is the greatest real value that x can have? So let's try to solve it just like an equation. I will add 3 to both the sides. So this gave me x square with the same symbol 16. I can take the radical on both the sides over here. So I will get x 4 over here. So that's my answer over here. Plus minus 4, I should go like this. Okay, but I will just take, for the ease of this, I'll just keep it positive. Now what the question says, what is the greatest real value that can have? If I read this, say x is less than or equal to 4. So this means this is the greatest real value which it can help is what? 4 over here. X is less than or x less than or equal to 4. So this is the greatest real value, that's your 4 over here. So that's my answer. Even I would have taken plus minus 4 over here, still I would have ended with the same answer over here. Let's make it mathematically correct. That's the correct way of doing this. Now let's look at question number 30. What question number 32 is saying? In an isosceles right triangle. What isosceles means? two sides are equal and opposite angles are also equal. Sides and angles are equal. The hypotenuse is 12. Let me draw a triangle over here. Okay, we just pretend this is an isosceles triangle over here, and this is your hypotenuse. So this is my hypotenuse, which is my 12. As you know, these two sides are equal. Now, if this is x, what this will be? This will be x. So now, what I can do is I can apply in this case what? Pythagorean theorem. X square plus x square is equal to 12 square. So it will be yours 2x square is equal to 144. I will divide both the sides by 2. Let me change the font size over here. I will divide both the sides by 2. And I'm doing rest of these over here. And after this I will take the radical. So x is what? Radical 72. That's my answer. So let's check our calculator what answer we are supposed to get over here. That's your radical sign over here. And it says 72. 6 radical 2 is the answer. Yes, answer choice F is the correct answer for this question. Okay, now let's look at question number 33. In the standard XY, I will change my color of my ink over here. In the standard XY coordinate plane, what is the center of a circle with equation x minus 2 whole square plus y 5 plus 1 whole square equal to 4? A standard form of a equation of a circle with center h comma k is given by this: x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r, where h comma k is your center and r is your radius. Now what I am doing over here is they have given me an equation. I will write the equation over here and I will compare my all the values. 4 means I can write it like this, 2 square. Now looking at this, I came to know the value of h is 2, you can see, and value of k. Now this k was negative, this is positive, the value of k will be negative, and radius is 2. So my center for this question is 2 comma negative. Do you see any answer choice? Yes. Answer choice C is the correct answer for this problem. Important point to note over here is this was the part which was supposed to be paid attention over here. Okay, so it looks like this: negative k, when we equate them, positive 1, I will multiply both the sides by negative 1, which will give me k is equal to negative. Now let's go to the next problem. What is the slope of the line determined by the equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6? Slope means it is represented by m. What is slope? Steepness of a line. So we have been given this equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6. Usually I tell my students is, always remember the equation of line in slope intercept form. If you can change the given equation in this way over here, then we can easily find out the value of m. So what I can do is I need my y on one side, rest on the side. I will subtract 2x from both the sides. What I can do just to make it easy, I can do is I can add 3y to both the sides. So this is my 2x is equal to 6 plus 3y, and then I can subtract 6 from both the sides. I took a reverse approach over here, so it looks like this 2x minus 6 is equal to 3y. I can divide both the sides by 3. So my y is equal to what? 2 over 3x minus 2. So when I compare both of these, this m and this m over here, that's my value of m. Okay, coefficient of x, that's my m, that's my slope, 2 over 3. Option choice J is my correct answer for this problem. Alright, so again I will, at the end I will again say the same thing. Please pause the video each and every time before looking at a new problem and then solve it, and then check your answer with my answer over here. So you can understand your answer choice is same as mine. Thank you.